Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to fix your fingerprint sensor not working on Samsung Galaxy A17. Let's begin! The very first step to ensure that your sensor is working properly is to simply clean it with some sort of microfiber cloth. You can do that by picking up the phone and just taking something like this and just giving it a nice rub. Even though technically it cannot be dirty since it's not located under the display, instead it's located next to it, it's still pretty hard and you want to make sure that it's working properly. That's not what I wanted to do, okay? And then before that, you want to make sure that you have your screen protector legit. If you do not have a legit screen protector, then it might actually interfere with your screen, with your fingerprint sensor. So in that case, you probably want to remove the screen protector or just get a nicer one that's maybe official, maybe just better quality. It's pretty hard to tell. But also, as a final tip, you will notice that in order for me to unlock my phone, I'm using this finger right here. And actually, nothing is stopping you from not only re-registering your finger, which you can do by going in the lock screen, screen lock and biometrics, entering your current PIN or password and pattern, and then going into fingerprints. As you can see, I have one fingerprint, subscribe, which is the one I used right now, and nothing is stopping us from just going and registering the same fingerprint twice. As you can see, there is no mistake, there is no screaming that's wrong. So I will now go through the process and re-register our finger. And we do have a tutorial that we should move our finger slightly. So I will try to move my finger up, move my finger down. As you can see, we have this nice visual indicator that shows up if we're doing things correctly. So maybe from this angle, maybe from this side, from the top, it's also possible. It is very sensitive, so you really want to make sure that you are moving your finger in wild different combinations. So for example, like this. Maybe even like this. I doubt it will work though. Yep, it didn't work. It's a pretty long process. It's not as easy to do on other devices, since Samsung has a pretty solid detection for fingerprints, to be honest. And we have two last progress to be done. Oops, and finally. And as you can see, we can just hit done. We can test our fingerprint. And now we have two fingerprints simultaneously that can be checked. Meaning that if I would just, slightly hold my finger here, my phone should automatically recognize me. It is mostly because of the fact that the sensor on the Samsung is pretty well done, let's be fair, but the Samsung itself is just pretty good. And the ability to have two registered fingerprints being the same finger is also pretty nice. But anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.